I got a question. I love being devil's advocate, and I love you, and I believe in your abilities, and I think you're going to do great in MLS and at LAFC. And when you spoke to John and he said, "I got this opportunity for you," what do you say to people? Like when you said, he said, "You might be overqualified for this," right? So what? Not to knock your experience prior, but like you hadn't coached professional yet, right? And this is arguably a second division professional league. So why would he feel like you might be overqualified at this point?
Well, I have done things that no other coach and worked in the Bundesliga for two separate clubs as an assistant, but being around a professional organization in the locker room was obviously not foreign to me. As a player and then as a coach as well with two organizations, with Hanover and Stuttgart. I don't think there's an American coach out there who can say the same, especially at the USL level. And so I think John was right in saying I was overqualified for the job.
Okay. Double down.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
But Coach, some people might feel that he wasn't qualified for the MLS as yet, since he has no experience with the league. How do you? Because it's a different league. We've seen so many coaches come in this league who are so had so much success in Europe, and came over here and just didn't get it. The traveling from one side of the country to the other.
I know what you're
how you get players, the frustration of having a salary cap, the style of play.
I think you forget that Stevie's American. So he knows the dynamic of, the American player, our style, our lifestyle, what it takes to get the most out of each player or the American player. Obviously, you're going to be dealing with a lot of different, foreign players as well. But, I think he knows the dynamic of an American player. So I think that's why he'll be successful in the league, right off the bat.
Yeah, it's a fair question.
To get that contract. You taking Beasley out of retirement?
Was it? Yeah, for sure. Get out here. Preseason starts next week. It's a fair question because it is a different league and we have different rules here. For obvious reasons, for good reasons. The MLS was founded 27 years ago or 26. This is the 27th season, and so we were all about slow growth, and that's why rules were in place, and it's been fantastic, and a lot of good decisions have been made. At some point down the road, I don't know when that is. Do we just kind of want to let loose and say, all right, let's let the clubs kind of take the reins here and see where this goes? Absolutely. I think that's where we need to go. But not my call. I have other fish to fry right now. But I've always followed the MLS. All of my friends have played in the league. Being a part of the national team, you always follow the MLS. And, working in the MLS and following the MLS are two different things. But, I have surrounded myself with very, very good people here at LAFC. Ante Razov is going to be staying on as assistant, who has a plethora of MLS knowledge, who I'll be leaning on very strongly. John as well. And so there's plenty of MLS knowledge in this building. But I think it's a nice mix and a unique mix that I can bring my European influence in as well. And then hopefully open up some markets and doors there as well.
Now, LAFC is not rebuilding, right? That's just an organization that doesn't really believe in that, especially at this time point. Will they give you the time for you to transition? I mean, do you feel pressure that you have to show success in the first two seasons or even the first season?
Yeah, I'll be very clear. We want to win games, and as many as possible. And our fans demand that, and rightly so. 32-52 is an incredible atmosphere.
Crazy.
I've never seen a game at the bank, so rightly so. And I expect nothing less of myself and the teams that I coach as well. So I feel comfortable in that environment. These two know as well, being in a cutthroat environment, European football for my entire career, it's just kind of second nature and natural, and I just feel comfortable. I don't really feel that pressure. If I do, I'll turn it into something positive. So.
Definitely.